Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mathquest binti Mathquest. I'm from CS1104B. So today I'm going to show you guys about my mobile application that I have implemented for my final project. My application is an educational game which is called Numberburst Mathquest. The objective of this mobile application: first, to develop a simple, easy-to-use calculator; second, to create an interesting and eye-catching balloon app; third, to calculate the total balloon popped by user; and lastly, encouraging people to learn mathematics. Before we go into application demonstration, we are now at a page of block coding for choice. When we click the button login, it will open the screen of login, and if we click the button sign up, it will open up screen to the sign up page. So now we are at a login page. So before we click the button login, we need to make sure to fill all the information that they want, which are username and also password. If we didn't insert either these two, which is the username and the password, it will show a pop-up message: please enter your username or please enter your password. And if we click the button login, it will go to the screen one page. If we click the button sign up, it will go to the sign up page. And for the back button, if you click on the back button, it will go to the previous page, which is choice. So next we're going to see the sign up page. So before we click the button sign up, you need to make sure to fill all the information, which are username, email, and password. If you didn't insert at any of these three information, it will show a pop-up message, which are please enter your username, please enter your email, or please enter your password. And after that, you will click on the button sign up and it will go to the login page. And if we click on the back button, you will go to the previous page, which is choice. So now we're going to see the screen one page. So when the user click on the button calculator, it will directly go to the calculator page. And if the user click on the button balloon, it will directly go to the game page, which is the balloon game. So next, if the user click on the button exit, it will ask for confirmation that do you want to exit this app. If the user click on yes, it will close the application. Moving on to the next page, which is the calculator page. When the user click on the button exit, it will open to the screen one page. And in this page, I initialize 5 variables, which are num1, num2, num3, answer, and lastly history. Next coding. When calculator is initialized, I set the global history and call tinydb1 for database as history list and to create the empty list. So here is the coding to call the question. This is the procedure for asking user the question. For this coding, I set the global variable 1 and 2 to random integer from 1 to 100. And I also set the global answer as calculation of global num1 plus global num2. And after the calculation, I set label num1 and label num2 according to the variable. If the user want to check either their answer is correct or not, they need to click on the button check. And this is the coding, which is table answer, where the answer will be displayed and equal to the global answer. This notifier will show if the user get the correct answer, and they can click on the button text, which is the next question, and they will provide the new question, which we call from the set question. So here, if the user insert the wrong answer for the question, it will show the message wrong, but they still can click on the button text of the next question, and they will be provided the new question from the set question. Finally, we are at our final page, which is the game page. So same as before, when the user click on the button exit, it will go to the main page, which is the screen one page. When the user click on the button start, I set the clock is time enabled equal to false. I also initialize variable score equal to 0. when the clock timer, I call all the 5 balloons. So I set in the design is random integer 1 to 300. After that, I set the label timer, which is label timer -1. The label timer will show the timer moving. And then I use if then statement. If the label timer equal to 0, then I set clock time enable equal to false, and I call the sound 1, which is the popping sound for the balloon. The notifier will show times up, which is the user need to click OK to resume it. And I set the global score equal to 0. Modulo of the global score divided by 5 equals to 0, and I set all the 5 balloons visible to the true, and I also set all the balloons enabled to true. This is the coding for the balloons. When the balloons 1 is touched down, which is when the user touched the balloon, I set the global score to the global score plus 1. I set the label score, which will display the score after the click. And also, I set the balloon 1 visible to false and balloon 1 enabled to false. And I call the sound 1 play, the popping sound of the balloons. And I set the same coding for all the 5 balloons. And my explanation for block codes for each pages of my mobile application. So now I'm going to show you guys the demonstration of my mobile application. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching my explanation and demonstration of my mobile application. So bye bye.